Okay, let's jump right in. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the the DBX260V 2x6 Loudspeaker Management System.
That's right.
And our mission here is to get past the marketing and really understand how this unit, which comes from the 30-year legacy of the DriveRack series, gives you the tools to make any system sound its absolute best.
And what's so fascinating is just how logical the architecture is. It's fundamentally two independent input channels that feed a 6-channel output system.
Simple enough.
It is. It's
Yeah.
designed to be this complete system manager, but all that power is wrapped in a really simple interface. The Wizard setup system is a big part of that.
So that dual-channel input stage, that's where the heavy lifting starts, right? Before the signal even gets split. What are we working with there?
Well, you start with the essentials for correction and shaping. So you've got a linkable 28-band graphic equalizer.
Standard for room adjustments.
Exactly. And that's paired with the industry standard DBX stereo compressor for dynamics. But here's where it gets really interesting. They included the 120A subharmonic synthesizer.
The 120A. That seems more like an audio sweetening tool, not a core management utility. Why put that on the input?
Because management often means fixing physical limitations. I mean, think about it. If you're using smaller speakers or you need that big, punchy bass feel at low volumes.
Like for background music in a restaurant or something?
Precisely. The 120A psychoacoustically adds bass an octave below what's there. It gives you that deep, rich feeling without needing giant subs. It's actually a really smart engineering tool.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So for the unit to know what to correct, it has to listen. I assume that's where the RTA mic input comes in.
That's the key. It's constantly feeding the real-time analyzer. And that data, that's what powers the big time-saving features.
Like the feedback suppression.
Absolutely. The patent-pending advanced feedback suppression, the AFS. I mean, anyone who's ever run live sound knows that terrible squeal.
Oh, yeah. Chasing it with the EQ sliders.
This just does it for you. It finds the feedback frequency and kills it automatically.
And that same RTA data powers the AutoEQ function too, right? For optimizing the whole system.
It does, which is just a huge win for efficiency. And for contractors, they even preloaded tunings for JBL speakers and Crown amps into the setup wizard. That must save hours of work.
Definitely a contractor-focused workflow.
Mm-hmm.
So once the signal is clean and optimized, it hits the 6 outputs.
Mm-hmm.
And there the focus shifts to protection.
Right. System protection and fine-tuning.
So what's stopping you from blowing up your expensive speakers?
That would be the proprietary Peak Stop Plus limiters. They're not like standard hard-clipping limiters that can sound harsh.
So they're a bit more gentle.
A lot more. They provide really robust protection, but they're designed to maximize your available headroom so the system still sounds clear and punchy even when you push it.
And beyond just protection, you get more EQs on the outputs. Parametric EQs on all 6 channels. And I saw 2.7 seconds of delay. That's a huge amount.
It's massive. And it's for solving real-world physics problems. Imagine a huge venue, like a stadium, with delay speakers way at the back.
Right.
That 2.7 seconds lets you time align everything perfectly so the sound from the main stage and the delay stack hits the listener at the exact same time. No echo, no phase issues.
It's all about acoustical integrity. Now, connecting this to the bigger picture, I saw it's TAA compliant. For our listeners, what does that actually mean?
It just means the unit meets certain U.S. federal standards for where it's manufactured. It's often a requirement for government or military jobs, and it signals really high-quality, reliable hardware.
Got it. And that's on top of things like the DBX Type IV conversion system.
Yeah, which gives you over 113 dB of dynamic range. In simple terms, that means the system is incredibly quiet and can get very loud without distortion. Lots of punch.
And for installers, you have the RS-232 control, dedicated wall panel inputs, even a security lockout so no one can mess with the settings.
It really is a comprehensive, scalable system. It synthesizes protection, correction, and audio sweetening all into one powerful box.
So to wrap this up, what does this all mean for you, the listener? We've seen how automation is being used to save time and improve sound quality.
Yeah. So consider this. How do technologies like the Type IV conversion system, which is all about maximizing usable dynamic range, or the inclusion of something creative like the 120A subharmonic synthesizer, how do they redefine what you should expect from signal processing? It's not just about fixing problems anymore. Think about that next time you hear a really, really well-managed sound system.